Hi loves, and welcome to the channel. I'm Erica, a psychic medium and a healer. I hope that everyone is doing good at this time. I hope this message finds you well. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and welcome back if you are returning once again. Thank you, my loves, for being here. All right, so I was supposed to work on zodiacs today, but I did a reading earlier about, it was like an angel message. And then I had a busy day with clients. So after I got done with clients, I felt this overwhelming, like I want to cry right now because it's so powerful. So I don't know who this is for or how it's going to connect. You know, I do channel divine masculine, divine feminine. I channel twin flame. I channel, right? But this is like, I'm just going to say this, I don't know who it is, but there's masculine energy that is very much connecting to their inner divine feminine. I just saw 111. In my video I did earlier, I happened to look over and I saw it in that video too. And we are literally in the 111 portal right now, right? We just had the 11th yesterday, 111, January 1st, right? January 1st. January 11th, my goodness, excuse me. And that for me it's like something that's about to come to fruition, that's being manifested. There's some kind of new beginning, new cycle. Now going back to this masculine, the overwhelming emotions, the overwhelming sense of love, the overwhelming sense of I need to be with you. I need to connect to you. But it's more than anything, it's so emotional. So this is masculine energy that is really feeling in their emotions right now, connecting to their intuition, picking up on all signs, synchronicities, and it's like every sign points to you. And whoever's tuning in, more than likely you're getting signs about this person, or you have been, right? So I'm going to start with some, I don't know, I'm feeling called to start with some Intuit Oracle, which is just like one of their Oracle decks, but they do have like some really awesome different ones. If you guys are interested, their website, you have to order through their website, intuitoracle.com. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let me get a good shuffle just really quickly. It's too thick of a deck for me to shuffle, so I always have to split it in half. I feel like that's actually relevant, split in half. Like, it's like, I don't know, it's like the masculine that I'm picking up on, they feel like it's like they've been feeling split in half, like they're being called in two different, like they feel pulled here, they feel pulled here, right? And what that is it's like their old story and their new story, their old self and their new self. That's something I actually talked about earlier with one of my clients. But their inner feminine is rising. It's risen. It's come back to life, if you will. So it's like they're connecting to that. There's this balance happening where the masculine side, instead of being in the ego and being like, you know, stubborn and in the ego and like trying to avoid emotion and trying to ignore intuition and trying to convince themselves that this isn't real, or that you know you've moved on, or that they're crazy, or whatever the case, okay? They've been really trying to convince themselves otherwise, and the universe is like, actually, you are resisting. So it kind of forced like the transitional energy. It kind of forced, like what I'm getting is like it forced them into submission, or it's forcing them into submission. But it's not bad. The universe is forcing all of us into submission right now. You know, we still have free will and we could resist, but if we do, it ain't gonna be pretty. It's gonna be very rough. You will experience towers. You will experience judgment. Like, if you're meant to align, you're meant to align, right? So it's like this masculine, they feel meant to align with you, but their inner feminine rising, like, they are listening to their intuition. Okay, like they're connecting to the telepathy. They're, you know, getting sign synchronicities, music, you know, they watch, you know, a movie on Netflix, and the main character or someone in it like has your name in it, right? There's like this constant reminder of you. Okay, so let's just see what comes through. Spirit guides and angels of the highest white light and decree, please bring through the energy. Oh, it's the stars. Look what's on the bottom of the deck, you guys. You cannot make this up. I told you. Oh my gosh. And then look at that. It's the freaking stars. Wishes coming true. Falling in love. Hope. Dreams. Inspired energy. Blessed energy. Nighttime. They think a lot about you at night. They're dreaming about you at night. They could be coming to you in your dreams, which is a big sign of union. And I don't mean like, oh yeah, they've come into my dreams a couple times this month. Like, no, that's just kind of normal because you guys are connected. What I mean is when they're showing up very consistently during the day, through the, you know, when you're consciously like out living your life, right? You are feeling the overwhelming sensation of their presence on the 5D level. You are picking up that they love you, they miss you, they want to talk to you. And it's not just like it's not like, oh, I just want to date that person and I want to be romantic. It's a much stronger pull. And those of you guys who know, you know, this is about the stars aligning. And I literally said, the universe is forcing into submission. There it is. There it is, the tower. And I even said, right, like you'll experience tower moments or whatever I said. I don't remember, but there it is, the tower, confirming that. You have like double sixes here, so that can be relevant. Maybe you're seeing 666 or 66. Maybe this is a life path number or dates. And then you have 16 here, which breaks down to a 7. Ooh, and then I'm hearing a very spiritual number. 7 is a very spiritual number. It's a very divine number. 7 days in a week, 7 main chakras, 7 notes in music, right? Like all the things. It's very significant. So more than, this is why I was called to use this deck. Wow, how powerful. Okay, so this is about wishes coming true and the stars aligning and falling in love. This divine masculine they have fallen completely in love with you. And it is more than 3D stuff. It is not materialistic. It is not codependent. It is not, I want to be with you so you stroke my ego. Not that you would do that anyways, because who I'm talking to is high vibrational feminine energies here. Maybe you're a masculine tuning in and watching, and this is like, you know, maybe you're the one that's going through this transformation. Maybe you're connecting more to your emotional side, your inner feminine, which we all have. It's not like, do you know what I mean? And these masculines that I'm talking about, they are surrendering to their emotions, to what it is that they feel for you, instead of resisting it, instead of going, they just tried to, whoever I'm channeling, they've tried to turn a blind eye to it, distract themselves. And clearly the universe has other plans. They're going through a tower moment. They're going through tower moments over the love that they feel for you. And they're going through these breakdowns and these internal shifts and external shifts as well. There's a divine realignment happening here, literally from the universe with the tower. And I mean, this is Mars energy. It's the ruler of destruction. So this masculine energy that I'm picking up on has been going through a destructive cycle. They've been doing destructive things in their life. And the universe is going, no more, no more. We're wiping our hands of this. All right. It is an undeniable energy here. Sudden change, action, upheaval, lust, chaos, aggression, desire, anger. They're feeling the desire for you. They're feeling that they want to take action here. They're feeling, you know, that they want to create sudden change. I feel like they have a fear of like coming off like impulsive, or like, you know, it's almost like what I get is like they want to like reach out or come in, but they're just like, you know, they don't want you to feel like this is on a whim, or do you know what I mean? Like, they're serious about this. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's pull another one. I forgot to pull out the twin flame card, and look who is hiding behind the twin flame card. You cannot make it up. 1111. There's the divine masculine right there. Masculine energy. This is your kingdom spouse. This is someone who you're meant to be with, and they know they're meant to be with you. Twin flames, 1111. Literally, we're in the 111 portal. I just saw 143 and 144 on the timestamp. 143 is I love you. And then 144, light workers. So the twin flame card says a divine partner. Your mirror, heart chakra activation. Boom, there it is, right? Awakening, a catalyst. There's the catalyst, along with the love and emotion and following their divine, you know, inner divine feminine, coming more into union with both. It's very yin and yang, which is actually right there on the card, yin and yang. See, the feminine who I'm talking to, you were the first to be hit by the light, okay? And then through the connection, see how the masculine's more in the shadow and she's like more light? Through this connection, see, they've never let you go. They've never let you go. You were rising, but they never let you go. They were holding on this whole time. This is about spiritual awakening, new beginnings. This is a blessed type energy, but it also represents union. Look at that, balancing masculine and feminine energies. There it is. Like, you cannot make this stuff up, right? Like, it's just such like, okay. And then funny that the masculine was hiding behind it. I know we're twin flames, or I know you're my divine partner. I know you're my soulmate, whatever you want to call it. I do have a lot of twin flame energy here on my channel because I'm a twin flame myself and a reader of twins, but I also channel a lot of different messages and energies. So if you are new here, welcome in, loves. Welcome to the channel. The summer waxing crescent. This is about major opportunities and celebrating the light. There's warmth and growth here. Someone's being bold. Summer, the summer season could be relevant. Someone's name could be Summer. Expansion, enjoyment, positivity, building strength. Wait, things will unfold. So feminines, like, you guys are just kind of like in this space of like expansion and relaxation more, or you're trying to get, like, keep yourself in these states. You're remaining positive. You've surrendered things up, whatever it is. Okay, you've been celebrating the light. You've been growing. You've been expanding. She's all in white, which speaks of like your divinity, sovereignty, purity. This masculine views you as a pure heart, as a pure soul, someone who's been touched by the light, someone who's very special to them. And, you know, maybe you're not physically in their life, but spiritually they feel you strongly and you feel them strongly. So they're building strength to be bold. Because with the Mars energy, it literally says action and self-assertion, which Mars energy, think of like the emperor, like that's it. Like, it is very action oriented. It is very much, you know, like that. This is, I'm getting like a bull in a china shop. You guys ever hear that saying? Okay. This divine masculine was carrying an energy like a bull in a china shop. Like, they felt like, you know, they break everything they touch. Things just fall apart. Kind of a wild spirit, or someone who's a little untamed or unruly. Maybe when it comes to love, or, you know, they tend to be stubborn like the bull, or do you know what I mean? And it's like, you're fine china, and they felt like a bull. And they were afraid to maybe break you. Not that they could. But that's what they were thinking and internalizing, was like, I don't want to be a bull in a china shop. I don't want to break this fine china. I don't trust myself handling this fine china. I'm afraid I'll drop it. I'm afraid I'll crack it. I'm afraid of this. I'm afraid of that. It actually is the bull being afraid of the china. All right, so let's see what else Show me the masculine and the twin flame card, please. Let's see what comes through with this. This is resonating, loves. Be sure to definitely claim it as yours by liking it. Okay, mortar and pestle came out. I'm hearing they see you as a witch. This isn't bad though. They view you as like a white witch, okay? Like clearly you're all in your white, very divine. You could work with herbs. I'm getting like apothecary. They could be having like past life visions as well, maybe, of the both of you guys. Okay, but it says breaking things down. This is about alchemy, blending, brewing, concocting something, medicine. I feel like they feel like they've been, you know, they've been healing. They've been, you know, connecting to that sacred divine medicine of healing, of alchemy within themselves, and as within, so without. So they're breaking things down in their life. They want to make something else here. Spell work, you know, it's like that whole, like, did you put a spell on me? And it's like, honey, I am the spell. Okay. So, you know, for some of them, you know, it's definitely like a possibility, right? That maybe at first they felt like, you know, I'm hearing that I put a spell on you and now you're mine, right? So you better watch the things you do. So it's like maybe for some of these masculines, because they were such in like a closed off state of consciousness in that way, they were like, whoa, what is this? Like, did this person put a spell on me literally? Like, is this because they picked up on your light, on your power, on your divinity, on your magic? But it's nothing like that. It's not dark. It's not deceptive. It's not deceitful. That's manipulation of energy and trying to manipulate other people's free will. And that is a big, big, big no-no to the universe. And you will receive very big karma for that if you try to manipulate or like tamper with free will with someone. So the feminine obviously didn't do that. The feminine was just herself or himself, right? Depending on the energy, because we all embody both. And you know what I'm getting? I'm hearing that song, Blinded by the Light. Okay. And literally, like, you have like this beautiful light, and look at him like curling down. It's almost like her light was too bright. He was blinded by the light and he was trying to hide in the shadow, all while not letting her go. Blinded by the light. So they were blinded by the divine feminine's light, or your light, whoever I'm speaking to. The dog just came out. This is a loyal companion, a supportive friend, and soulmate energy here. Someone could be a healthcare provider, work in the healthcare industry. Someone who's dependable, helpful, and a faithful companion. 18 or 10 could be relevant. But I wanted to clarify these two. So this divine masculine sees you, or this person sees you as a faithful person, as someone who is loyal and strong and loving and, you know, who's their shining star. They don't want to, I just saw 18 and we just had 18 come out. Someone could have like an Australian shepherd or a dog that like looks like this. Okay, confirmation for some of you guys. All right, for who this message is for, I feel that you will feel, as well as this person, the stars aligning, okay? But I feel that like who I'm talking to right now, you're maybe feeling this immensely as well. Like it may not be showed up in the physical yet, like maybe nothing's happened in the 3D, but you can feel it with every inch of your heart, your soul, your being. These two cards just came out. We have 10 and the letter J. We have the letter A right here too. The sky, this is about a sudden, unexpected cut and release, a liberation, a shock, ripping off the Band-Aid, a surprise, a reckoning, and harvest. Because they would use the sky to like reap their harvest, right? This is also like what I'm getting is like reaping what you have sown. So this masculine has been going through tower moments because they've been reaping what they've been sowing. Okay. They were sowing karmic seeds, seeds that were out of alignment with their healing, with whatever's been going on. So the towers come in. Okay. But for you, they're going to be ripping off the Band-Aid here. You know what I mean? It's like, right? Ripping off the Band-Aid, right? It's so much better to just go, just rip it off. Just do it. Get it over with instead of like slowly trying to peel it away. It's like, ow, 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 right? They don't want to slowly peel this away. Like they want to liberate this connection. They want to liberate themselves. They're cutting and releasing from their life. There's something unexpected and sudden here, right? A surprise. I feel like you're going to be very surprised about how they come forward, whoever this is for you. You got the Cancerian energy, King of Water here. What did I say? Someone who's swimming in their emotions, someone who's feeling very emotional towards whoever I'm talking to. Like they are feeling like, you know, what I'm getting is like, you're the love of my life. Like, I feel like it's even shocking to them how strongly they're feeling this. Like, it's not all of a sudden. It's like been like, again, they've held on this whole time. But the catalytic heart awakening, the stuff that's happening right now astrologically, the universe realigning the way that it is squeezing us. It is forcing us. Like I said, there's free will, but if you go against the free will, I mean, if you go with your free will and it's out of alignment with where you're meant to align, you're going to experience these. Okay, and all the Tower is a clearing of, you know, stuff that doesn't belong anymore, and you're about to receive some more light, some new blessings. Someone who's gentle, nurturing. It does say resist change and defensive, which is where they were, being self-protective. But look at that feeling. They are feeling all the feels. Cancerian energy, water energy. It's very emotional, very deep, ruled by the moon. And the moon is divine feminine energy, right? Very psychic. But the moon also speaks of shadow and darkness and nighttime. Illusions, secrets, things that have been hidden. And I think maybe that's what the shocking energy here is. It's like someone who comes in and it's a surprise and a shock. I think for some of you guys where it's like, whoa, like I can't believe this person is showing up the way that they're showing up. I just saw 2222 as I looked over, because I'm looking like this straight ahead and down. Like I have a window right here with a beautiful view. So I look down at the cards when I'm channeling like this, and I, you know, look out. When I'm fully on camera, obviously I'm looking at the video, but when I channel like this, I'm only called every once in a while to look over at the camera. And when I do, it's always something specific. Okay, my higher self just said, look down at the bottom before you keep shuffling and look at this, you guys. Like, I swear you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. There's that number 6 again. So now we do have 666 as far as like numerologies here with some of the cards. But it's the swan. Swans are going to be a sign for you. They sure are. Also seeing 1111 like constantly. Or the 111. Like I said, it's like new beginnings here. This is liberation. Rising up together. The swans. Soulmate, twin flame. Like, seriously, you guys, this card right here, this one comes out sometimes, but this one like hardly ever comes out. And when it does, it's very powerful and very specific. So this is confirmation that, yeah, it's divine counterpart energy. Soulmate, twin flame, the one, a pair of things, a deep soul connection, blooming love. So now we have blooming love, and then over here we have falling in love. They could reach out to you in the evening, or it's something about the night, you know, or maybe they reach out around, you know, I don't know. Faith, divination, and fluidity. It's very fluid here. Things are flowing. Their emotions are flowing, and the swans are right in the water. More of that watery energy, just like the Cancerian energy. Like, I seriously, like, I mean, I can believe it because honestly, like with readings and things that come through and channeling, it never surprises me how the cards come through and just like back up. Like, it's just so crazy, right? But this is beautiful. And honestly, like right after that was this card and then the sun upright. I don't do reversals, but this is reverse. This is about a stalemate. This is about someone who's been a stalemate. They've been standoffish, okay? They've been non-committal. They've been holding out. They've been delaying stuff, trying to like do delay tactics, keep themselves busy, talk themselves out of it. They've been very blocked and refusing to compromise, okay? Competition and an opponent. Look at that, and it's 6-6. This is someone who is awakened fully to this connection, and they're moving out of a stalemate energy. That's why it's reversed, no longer a stalemate. That's what this is about right here, the scythe. This is about a sudden release, a shock, a surprise, and just going for something, ripping off the Band-Aid. Taking action with the Tower, okay? This is the Chariot, right? The Chariot speaks of, it has to be a balanced energy. Like it's like you're moving forward in your life victoriously, but you've had to balance some things out. You've had to learn some things. It's major arcana. It's like you feel like you have to move forward, right? But like you're in control. Moving forward with your vision, with your, you know, intention, whatever it is, right? But this is definitely like moving out of stalemate energy and moving into, well, the sun, happiness energy. I just keep getting like, you're the love of my life, you're the love of my life. And it does say right here, the one, a deep soul connection. All right, so where's my tarot? I'm just gonna pull a couple tarot cards on this and then we'll wrap up the message. Like it wasn't gonna be a long reading. Obviously, well, it's already almost 26 minutes or almost 30 minutes, but I felt like, okay, like it just came through. Like I said, it was just overwhelming. And even like before I started the video, it's like they're feeling, I don't know, I feel like you guys are feeling each other so intensely in the 5D. And I feel like it's like an overwhelming feeling. It's an overwhelming sensation. It does feel like you're, you know, you're filled with love and warmth and, you know, balance, and you can just feel the love. You can feel them coming through, and that's how they feel towards you. Okay, I'm getting the word undeniable. It's an undeniable feeling. It's something undeniable. Okay, this person they were very blinded by their own thoughts. Okay, but they've been in a place where they were very blocked and making decisions in their life. For some of them, they were blocking out the decisions. Okay, like I know I need to make a decision, but I'm just gonna keep ignoring it, right? And then look at that, judgment. Judgment day came. Judgment day is here. They have to make judgment calls in their life, but that also speaks of resurrection. Resurrecting. The Magician, manifesting the heck out of you, out of this. Someone who feels more in their power. Someone who's connecting to, you know, alchemy, manifestation, all of that stuff, getting more familiar with it. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. All right, so I have this upside down. Yeah, I do. Okay. Oh, and look who just shows up. Look who just shows up. The Emperor. You got a lot of Emperor, masculine, and then the King of Swords. Yeah, this is someone who's taking action. Someone who wants to be fair and just. Someone who wants to liberate. Someone who wants to bring balance. Someone who is like standing more in their authenticity, their truth, all the blue, throat chakra. It's funny because like I'm very drawn to the owl and the raven up here, and like it's like and all I'm getting is listening to the birds, which might sound funny, but I feel this masculine energy is feeling very connected, and I feel like they're maybe watching birds, or they sit outside and I don't know, have their coffee in the morning on their porch. I have no idea, but it's like they're connecting to like the birds chirping, and it's almost like they're receiving the messages, like, you know, like it's time to be chatty, it's time to talk, it's time to communicate, or they're taking it as signs. And do you know what I mean? I don't know. I know that, you know, but, you know, that's how I connect and receive a lot of my channeled messages and, you know, downloads or whatever. I get it from nature. I get it from the birds, the wind, a flower, you know, water, you know, in a river or whatever, like the way the wind is blowing the trees, or it could be anything. But that's like when you become more in tune, that's, you know, you really connect. You don't just connect to God's source, you connect to like everything, right? Because we are connected to everything. They are feeling the connection, so connected. They want to liberate, they want to take action. There's the Mars energy. He's sitting on Mars. The Ram, okay, someone who wants to hit something head on, someone who, look at, see, he's holding the chess piece. Look at that. Look at that. Can't make it up. There it is. There's what he's holding. And it was in a reversed energy. So his touch from spirit, his touch of grace, his messages, is all the things, right, coming through, is telling him to make this move. I love it. I love it. All right. Yeah, they want to, like, it's like hurting them. It's like hurting them for them to think of you, thinking of them as a deceptive person. They don't want you to have that, like, and I don't think you guys do, because whoever this message is for, this is like divine true love. This isn't like karmic where it's like, oh, I don't want him anymore, or I don't want her anymore, or you know what I mean? Like, please refrain from any comments like that, because it's unnecessary. You know, I'll never understand that. Like when people are like, when they say that, like in this kind of a message or something like that. Anyways, it's like, why? But there's, the majority is like people who are like, oh my gosh, I feel this, right? But this is not like someone that you're mad at or angry or have like serious, like, you know, resentment towards or anything like that. This is someone that you hold sacred in your heart and always have. And so have they. They were battling demons. That's what I'm getting. They were battling demons. I think that might be in the title of this message. You guys will know. I don't know yet what I'm going to call it. Again, I just looked over and I saw 3222. So it was like 3222. And then I looked down again. Boom. And there's the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of truth and clarity and victory and all the things coming towards you. Someone's name could be Michael, but I do feel, or I'm also getting Miguel, because it's like the Spanish version of Michael. But the Ace of Swords speaks of a new beginning. There's some kind of truth that this King of Swords Emperor is bringing forth. Okay, and what I'm getting is like, I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you. So it's like in the physical, I think that's what we had, the competitive, whatever, where it said competition or something on one of the cards. I think that's what they're like feeling. It's like they can feel like energies moving towards you, or you moving forward in your life, or getting like farther and farther away from them energetically. And it's like I can't lose this person. Even though they don't have you physically in the 3D, they still feel like I can't lose you. It's much stronger than a physical thing. It's much stronger than the 3D stuff. It's so much higher dimensional than that, and it's so much deeper than that, and it's so much more ancient than that, and it's so much more powerful than that, right? There's all this stuff connected to it. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is, let's get some messages. Let's just really quickly, before we wrap this up, get some messages for this beautiful reading. Like, seriously, you have a dog that says faithful companion and a soulmate. It's loyalty. And I'm like, I can't, like, this is exactly what I was talking about when I felt the overwhelming sensation of emotions come through. Like, I had to hold back tears, and then I was like, okay, let's go record this. And then I felt emotional even starting the video and saying my first like sentence. And I feel like that's relevant. I feel like they are going to, right, they are emotional, but I feel like from the very first things they say, from the very first sentence they speak, it's emotional. It's beautiful. It's vulnerable, where they're just, you know, and I'm getting taken a shot in the dark. So for some of them, they feel like that's what they're doing. They feel like they're taking a shot in the dark. You know, they're just gonna go for it. They're just gonna do it. This is beautiful. I love it. And we have, let's see here, 1, 2, 3 major arcanas here, but we have this ace and we have a king and we have these, which for me are very powerful. All right, so let's just see what this Emperor, King of Swords wants to say to you. They're afraid you're dating, or they feel like you're dating, or they can pick up on an energy where you're open to date or you're open for new connections. Okay, I'm getting the name Jamie. Someone's name could be Jamie. Okay, now I'm hearing Jonathan and Justin. I'm also getting James. Okay, all the J's, all the J's. I'm also getting the name Karen, and I'm seeing the word Rose. Okay, so that could be a name, Rose, or someone has a tattoo of a rose, or you're connected to the rose. You know, you could be a sister of the rose, brother of the rose, connected to Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary. I don't know. I'm just channeling everything that's coming through. And excuse my raspy voice, guys. I've been sick. And it's like, my voice is like okay for like the first part of the day, but then like the more I talk and work right now, it starts being shot. That's how I know I need to end my work day. Look at this, guys. This is what flipped over. I am manifesting a talk and a new beginning with you. Oh my gosh. Like, if this is not like absolute huge confirmation of everything I channeled and felt from before I even hit record, there it is. This is what they wanted you to know. That's ripping off the Band-Aid. That's the shock. That's the surprise. They want a new beginning here. And they're manifesting a talk. Cause baby, you are mine. I am in a deep state of transition in my life. These things can take time. So they're letting you know what they've been going through here. And that's exactly what they want to talk about. They want to talk about the transformation, the transitions. They want to share with you what they're going through at this very moment. You know, it could even be along the lines of like, I just need you to know how I feel and where I'm at and what I feel, right? Towards you. I'm not ready right at this moment. Give me a little bit of time and I will be. Maybe they are leaving a karmic connection or certain things where it does maybe take a little bit of time to disconnect. But that's going to only be for some of you guys. I feel honestly the majority of you guys, this person is going to come in and they're like, I've been cleaning house in my life and this is where I'm at and this is what I want. I've never forgotten you. I've always been holding on to this. You know, you showed me the light. You held space for me to heal and to learn to love myself and to go through my transition or my awakening. I'm getting, you're my rock. They look at you like, you know, you're their rock. It just came out. I thought that I could move on from you. I tried to run, but I could never run far. See, there it is. There it is. I tried to resist. I tried to block this out. I tried to do what I could. I tried to date other people. I tried to go back to a karmic. I tried to do this. I tried to do this. I tried to numb myself. You know, and nothing could break what I felt for you. I guess this is kind of a long reading. Let's just get one more, please. So this is what I have, my loves. This is absolutely powerful and beautiful. And I'm telling you, like, and it's funny that this energy is showing up with the new moon and the 111 portal. Super powerful energy here. I want new in my life. I want new cycles. And that's what this is helping to push through, along with the manifestation. They're manifesting this and you, or this talk with you, and it's very liberating. It brings success and victory. It brings clarity, and it's also very healing kind of truth. This is Archangel Michael energy. All right, let's see what this last one is. If you guys want to hone in on your own twin flame journey or situation or spiritual guidance, or whatever it is. Anyways, I offer a few different services, readings, all that's in the description box below. I would be honored to work with and privileged to work with any of you guys. Blah, I can't talk because I'm so excited. I have stayed because of duty, children, money, and out of fear of others' judgments. Okay, so this is what they're like, been nervous to like, this is what, first of all, this is what they're seeing about themselves. They're seeing the patterns that they've been consistently, you know, a part of in their life. Staying with people for the wrong reasons, you know, whatever codependencies has kept them, whatever, but they're letting you know, like, I see it out of responsibility, out of what I thought was duty. I was trying to be a good person. I didn't want to hurt people. You know, there's children involved, or this, that, or the other, you know. Also out of fear of judgment from other people, you know. Like some people, you know, they stay in marriages longer than they should because they're so afraid of what other people are going to say. You know, they're breaking up a family. What are the in-laws going to think? And what are their friends? You know, all the things, right? But none of that really matters, to be honest. It's not about what other people think. It never is. It's about what you feel, what you think. And that's what this divine masculine energy has come to realize. And that's why they're manifesting this talk. And literally, like, you know, this is communication hardcore. Hardcore communication. Someone who's pretty much stoic and they like kind of their own peace and serenity, and they're kind of a lone wolf, all right? You bring out the love. You've mirrored the love to them. So for a lot of you guys, I would get ready for this conversation because I do feel that it's going to be like, it's beautiful, but it's also very powerful and quite life-changing. Okay? So this is what I have for you guys. I love you so much. Let me know in the comments how this resonates, how this connects, whether it's number synchronicities, the swans, 1111, other cards that you see. I would love to hear, you know, and receive some confirmation. Absolutely. I know this is going to resonate though. So anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you soon.